Hello, my name is Christian. This is my wife, Katalina.
Hello.
And we do Minimalism Act all over the United States. And many years ago, we came across this table. We came across it really by accident. We've been experimenting with a lot of tables, and we're never quite happy because there's always some issue. But when we saw this one, we loved it, and we've been using it ever since.
Ever since, it's our go-to table.
Yeah, I don't think we don't use it anymore. No. Okay, but let me show you why. And when we take this around, and even if we do a lecture with it, this becomes one of the hits. People ask, wow, that's a cool table. Where'd it come from? So let me show you the great things we love about this table. First, it's two tables. This will all break down into one small unit. It's great. So that becomes the number one thing. It's going to break down to something right here. Everything fits into just this unit. This slides out so that it'll slide right down into here, slide in. You've got a small unit that you can carry everything, rolls it out. The second thing is you've got two tables here. This table, which is its own, let's just move it around here, baby. Yeah, we got to move this stuff around. We got to get around the cord. But this itself is a great big table. I mean, it's huge. It's huge. And you get to use this throughout the whole show. It's great. You're already ahead of the game. Just this table is great. But then you have this unit, which has a lot of really cool things about it. So I want to show you a couple of things. One is this open well, because now you're not bending over behind to always look. I can look right down into it. I can also shut it at any time. So I still can shut it, and I still have all this space to work off of. Open it, you're good. Plus, before a show, a lot of times you've got your show set up. You can close this so no one can look in here and mess with anything. That's always a great thing. This is an optional piece that comes with the table, so you can get it with the table or without. I can't imagine not having this, and I'll tell you why. Because this becomes the small well that I can put cards in, coins, I can put pins, when you need a marker or something to be signed. Plus a little secret, since this is really made of this great indoor-outdoor carpet, if you get like a wire top, Velcro wire top, and you can kind of run it in here and you can slip your coins in, or you can slip your coins in. Pins is something we'll do. Like a marker just sits up there nice. So you're not digging for the marker, it just sits up, you grab it, it's in use. Also, you could do that with a thumb tip. If you need to grab a thumb tip easily in the show, instead of going to your pocket, which sometimes looks a little suspicious, I'm a person who doesn't go to his pocket very often. It's easier if this is sitting, I've got a Velcro here, and I might just reach in here. I slip my finger right in, or my thumb right into it, or maybe I have it back here, I slip it in, at the same time I'm grabbing a deck of cards or a coin or whatever, but I've added the thumb tip on with no effort. That kind of stuff really makes it nice because of this open well. Also, the open well, easier to dump. I do something, it's easy to put it down, you're done. Now, the other thing, here we go. Let's move this around. So on the back, you have this nice shelf. And, I'll show you two possibilities. One is you don't use the shelf at all, and you've got this nice dump area. Because if you're standing here and I have something I need to get rid of, it's just all I have to do, and I'm pretty tall, so I have to just buckle my knees a little bit, toss it right in there, who cares, drive on. You can also use the shelf so that it slides right in. And now, depending on how far back you want it, I can still use one little area if I want to just slide stuff and dump it, and I still have a shelf to maybe put a bigger prop on that I'll use later. So it's just become so versatile, and it rolls. I hate to be out for I don't even know if I mentioned that, but it rolls very easily on stage, so that makes it nice. It's really...
We need to show how big it is when it breaks down.
You want to do that? Okay, you hold it.
Oh.
Okay, so
because it's really nice when it breaks down. It's very fast to break down, and you'll be amazed how compact it is once it's actually broken down. Yep, and that breaks down, that becomes a part of this as well, and we love it.
And then, I didn't break this down, but you can take this top part out, slide that out, break this down, and it'll actually fit down here in the bottom compartment. If you have that full, still, all you have to do is give this a quick breakdown like this, break this down, bring it down, and just put it right here on the top. You're still ready to go. That's a small thing to put on top. If you've got it too packed in here, Also, one last thing we didn't talk about, but sometimes, again, when you've set everything up, we might put a little folder over this table, close the lid of the other one, and then behind it we'll put a little Velcro that hangs down in the back so that they can't, there's absolutely no one who'll see anything before your show. This is great. And the construction is...
You can get this with wheels too.
That's right, you can get it with wheels. That's
so
another
that
option.
Everything rolls then. So
yes, which is what we've done.
Yes.
We've now upgraded to all wheels. So yeah, so that's great. If you really want this table, or well, of course you really want it, you should want this table. It's professional quality, it's great. And what else can we say about it?
We love it.
Yeah, that's it.
We love it.